to the roster outside of the top lane, as of course a bit of a switcheroo with FPX as Nogari went over to China and Khan came back to Korea. So he's going to be trained. They're just using a lot of others as well. This squad is just massive. As you can see them, is the confirmation. Of course, you guys all knew it already. Faker back in the mid lane. Gumayusi and Keria on the bottom side of the map. They performed very well in their first series. With Kana and Elim on the top side, Kana looking as good as ever. And Elim doing okay. I don't know whether he'd get 10 out of 10 from his first...
Kia. And at the same time, you know, these two guys have played against each other so much. It's incredible how many games they have, and we're looking at the breakdown between the difference between the two players and kind of which champions they've played over the years and stuff. Obviously, Faker has been around for a much longer time. And the 2020 World's MVP. This is the guy we were talking about. First in everything. I know, Atlas, you love your firsts, and you love it even when it's on a small amount of numbers, but this was on all of 20.
We're all right. Yone came in.
I was going to say.
So let's see what T1 are going to do to answer.
You can go ahead and skip your support pick for now if you want to prioritize what you want in the mid lane and kind of escape any more bans before the second phase. And that's exactly what they do. Yone comes in. Faker, what is going to be the response? It looks like he might just go back to some comfort. One of his most played champions ever, Azir, going to...
In fact, it is, I believe, his most played champion ever.
We did just see that stat, actually. Yeah, he is going to go back onto the Azir. So, looking to lock down that mid lane with the Azir.
Good to see whether Khan is going to be picking that one up, and he does. He locks it away. Lee Sin being considered for Elim. As of course, as we mentioned, a lot of junglers now on the ban list. And yeah, Shaco could be it.
How about Teemo? Why not?
Yeah.
Teemo jungle. Jace jungle if it
Where
was
is...
banned.
He's been hovering this for way too long, actually. Keria is just trolling us. And Lilia is going to be picked up. The choice that I thought might be banned away. This is going to make their top side very, very strong. That 2v2 could be dangerous.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, you know, the big ban was, I feel like, actually in favor of T1. You know, at the end, it's
Faker on the roster.
Yeah, it's very comfortable too, as Elim is sprinting to the top lane.
Yeah, Khan trying to escape here. Bowling ball going to miss. As Khan just going to ulti out of the way. Thankfully, did manage to get to level 6. Canna, of course, level 7, so a few of these minions, and then Khan will be alongside him, but no ulti, so no aggression here for Damwon on the top side, as Showmaker trading very nicely here with Faker. Goes back to the Unbound Soul in the end.
Yeah, so, you know, pretty standard, straightforward comp from T1, but I feel like it's a very comfortable composition. It's stuff, obviously, for Faker, is most played on the Azir, and here we go.
Yeah, it's a big flash in from Canna as Canyon's trying to dive out of the way, but no, first blood going over to T1.
Oh, they're looking
and a teleport to dive in towards the top lane. Faker does get there first. Showmaker going to show up as well. They're not able to take down the
you know, fight up against that. They've cleared a bunch of those wards that were around their jungle, but still river control going the way of T1. The top lane, pretty even. At the end of the day, just, you know, Bramble Vast, we got Executioner's Calling, a bunch of armor going to be stacked here, as here we go again.
Yeah. Ulti comes in, that's a dead Faker. So easy for Showmaker and Canyon to lock that one down. Not a lot that Faker could do about it, didn't even have time to flash. Is getting taken down very, very low. Teleports coming through for everyone. Elim locks down the dragon. That's their second. Headbutt polebomb to only one, but Elim's taking so much damage. Goes into the stopwatch, and Khan is just eradicated so early. Unfortunately, Faker doesn't find too much with the ultimate, but Gumayushi's there with the quadra kill. Make it a penta in the first team fight of the game.
Oh man, Gumayushi just popping off. He's got people running at him from all different directions, and he just shuts them down one by one. A massive victory in the team fight there, going the way of T1. And man, I can't wait to see that one again. Elim popping up in his chair right there, as he is super excited, as he should be. You see that Dom and Kia are like, okay, we gotta fight this, we gotta get in there. Smite win starts to Elim. More victories for him in the jungle matchup. Khan gets way too ahead of his team, and then Dom and Kia say, we gotta commit anyway. but they're so far behind in this fight that it doesn't matter. It turns into a slaughter fest, a meat grinder here for the Aphelios, who is protected the entire way and is just able to essentially stand there like a turret and take down every single player as they all go crazy.
Yeah, they all lose their minds, and Faker's just chilling in the middle there. Didn't go so well last time, but Showmaker off on the flank. Beryl looking to try and get into position, as there's the Emperor's Divide very early in the fight this time around from Faker. Using it defensively, half the health bar now on the Dragon as Ellen going down relatively low. Showmaker, they're trying to turn on him. Flash forward from Canna, and he gets taken down so low. Ulti to try and get out, but he's not going to be able to as Damwon just sneak away the Dragon. But it's not exactly the biggest prize, and they have to try and get out. They're trying to get pincered out though here from T1 as Canna, slice, dice, trying to get on in there. Stuns up the Volley Bear, who ults himself to relative safety. Ghost trying to get some damage down, but not going to get slept this time around. And T1, yeah, right over to the Baron. With Showmaker dead for another 15 seconds, they may just be able to take this as Beryl, he's well and truly away from the paddock now. But he will be able to get at least to the remnants of a turret, as now Canna will be found by Khan. The rest of T1 in position to teamfight again.
Yeah, you could see they were thinking about the Baron.
The Rift Scuttler, and things are still very dark in the river.
Yeah, you know, Elam has been such a huge factor in this win so far, and it's been really nice to see, even going over there and scouting the Volibear out. Now we might have some action as the box is down. They're trying to burst down the Baron.
Yeah, it's going down extraordinarily quickly. Showmaker just clearing out of control. What it looks like Damwon don't even want to fight for this one, as Canyon couldn't get himself into smite position. Khan gets played back, and there's the pickup. The Samira unable to do anything as Showmaker decides that he needs to try and start a fight, and Gumayusi flashes away from Beryl. He'll just solo out the cow, and now they're looking for more. Carrier, flash, flay. Faker looking for some damage, but not quite able to get their Carrier. He can get over, and he's got a lantern for Faker to follow. The kitty cat can't escape the pigeon. Some revenge for the birds as Faker is able to take him down. And now Damwon look completely lost.
Yeah, they look absolutely stomped in this game so far. If I'm being completely honest, T1 have put on such an immaculate show of League of Legends here in this game number 1. Everything has been perfect to a T. And now they're looking for more. They want to take down these 2 inhibitors and go on from there. 29 minutes into the game, they've already hit their power spikes, and they are just dominating Damwon Kia here tonight.
It's been so long since Damwon has lost anything, right? They were so dominant. They lost, what, 1 game in a best of 5 in the Kesper Cup? This must be a very sobering experience for all of the players, as Damwon Kia now having to deal with a shambles of a base. It's turning into rubble before their eyes. But let's have a look at this fight once again.
Yeah, it's pretty much just Damwon Kia scrambling. They're like, can we really contest the Baron? Ooh, I'm not sure. And you see Beryl just gets flashed away from easily. He's just burned through Unbreakable Will. Doesn't do anything to that 6-0 Gumayusi, as Faker finds the lantern, gets over and gets the kill. But
he's gonna have a lot of friends here soon. Sorry, Khan. As of course, Canna has the friends delivered to help him out, and this is a very, very scared Volibear. Yeah, it's anarchy over here.
Season.
Indeed. And now the bottom lane is going to be the last port of call. Of course, T1, they do like their textbook plays, as Damwon are looking to try and trade, but it's never going to be a good one.
Guys, your base.
Yeah, not a lot of minions in this base right now, but T1 do have a conga line moving forward. And the Baron buff is still there for another 10 seconds. Is this game just going to last another 10 seconds as Damwon Kia do make it back? They've pushed out these waves pretty successfully, but you can see T1 just trying to brute force it. Ghost is going to eat that Moonlight Vigil. That may help them. There's now Elam off to the side. Now the Flash Headbutt Pulverize does come in. Showmaker not able to quite create enough distance with the ultimate, though, as Ghost hasn't got into the fight yet. And unfortunately, T1's wallets are way too heavy. The second Nexus turret will go down, and the Nexus will indeed follow. Damwon Kia put back in their place after being right on top of the mountain for so long, and now they're going to have to reclimb it once more.
Unbelievable first game here. Damwon Kia coming in as the favorites. They get smacked down by T1. Faker comes back into the lineup, and he rallies the troops you know, we've got a relatively young roster here on the side of T1, and everybody was like, oh, you know, like, why are they playing some of their subs, their non-main roster? Maybe this is the main roster now.